Hello, the last video kind of cut off. I went too far on the video. Um, okay. I just kind of realized that maybe I should mention where Gage has learned all of this about the Dragon Stones. Um, during Gage's schooling years, he had been required to learn about the Dragon Stones and their relationship to the Dragonite clan. The only problem with doing this is it kind of interrupts the flow of the paragraph. It's very hard to insert information into a paragraph like that. Now that he was on gift search, he didn't regret the time he had devoted learning about these powerful warriors. Let's do Sacred Warriors. Sorry, I'm singing. Okay. We are head to the graveyard deep and during our okay. We don't know. We don't know who they are yet, Gage observed. Okay. Drake Knights have always had a pact. They respect the Drake Knights. That's good. I got. Okay. This is stupid. Of course they don't know who is going to be the next Drake Knight. So let's just delete all that dialogue. I wasn't expecting to cut out that much, just sometimes it just happens. I was getting a little worried there. Okay. They both watched. They let's see, that's a redundancy right there. They watched the oncoming land of Zanol silently. Let's reword this. Their eyes wandered. They. Let's see, I kind of lost myself here. Okay. It'll take tasks as if for a couple more days for the reach the capital city. Deimos retreated to the helm. Spend time staring, spend time keeping their course straight. Not the only time I'm going through this manuscript, so. Okay, there we go. That's kind of a nice transition into this paragraph from all that overhaul I just did. Gage hadn't talked to Deimos about his revenge problems, and for good reason. Arrow had insisted that he didn't bring it up. So he wouldn't think about. The day they had left and were 3 hours out. The day they had left and were 3 hours out at sea. He had seen Deimos. Okay, Deimos, waiting for it to save. Okay, here we go. The day they had left and were 3 hours at sea, Deimos had walked to the railing, holding a bronze dagger in his naked palm and letting it burn him. Let's do shortly. Shortly. Like that. Before he tossed it into the choppy waves. That was the last they ever thought about Deimos's heresy. Apostrophe on an S. Okay. Heresy. Alright, here we go. The evening came, and the two rolled up the billowing sails to slow the ship. It's probably still a little deep to cast anchor, so they're just letting the ship drift a little bit. It's just they're only half a day away from Zanol now. They were about half a day from Zanol, having skirted Obelisk the previous morning. Brewing storm clouds from the east. Libra is just a little bit of trivia. Libra's major air system, it's westward flowing. So just a little bit of trivia. Covered the setting sun. Engage prepared himself for no, let's leave it sleepless. He explains it right here. Let's see. From the east, rocking waves. This was his first time on a boat, and even though he enjoyed it immensely during the day when the sun was shining and he had work to do, he was working under Deimos's guidance command. At night, it was easier to notice, even though this was his first time, and even though he enjoyed it, at night it was easier to notice. It was easier for Gage to notice the ship moving back and forth. Deimos obviously didn't mind it. He slept like a parrot. Let's change this to chick. And it's mother's nest. It's his mother's nest. Despite the creaking seaboard. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I need to stop the video, and this is the end of the revision session for the night. Be sure to check out my blog at sathorpe.blogspot.com and look for updates on my books. And y'all have a good night. Thanks. Bye.